how I was going to make this YouTube video, but I think it's so important to talk about for a couple of things that are going on right now. So we had posted the other day just our grocery prices stressing you out, and literally got hundreds of comments and messages in my DM of families telling me exactly how this grocery inflation was affecting their families. So from not being able to buy meat, or worried about their produce, or just having the things in their families, that in their homes, that families need. So there's two things that are going on right now that I just kind of wanted to talk about a little bit and to kind of just share with everybody. This week I was able to go speak to a group of young moms, and I went to the grocery store and I bought $132 worth of groceries. Our normal family grocery budget is $135 per person. So with $132, I was able to buy enough food to show them what we were doing. For $132, I was able to provide meals and show them how to make food for their family that would last for weeks. So I gave them options for breakfast and lunch and dinners and snacks that were wholesome foods that you would want to feed your family, and to show them all the little tips and tricks to share our budget. We are learning that this is not a quick little blog post, and it's not just one YouTube thing, but this is the foundation of starting a course. So we are working on that to help share with others how we are able to have a grocery budget that is $135 per person. So if there's only 2 of us here at the house, that is $270 per month with 0 produce waste. So I know that I'm pretty homesteady, and we are an allergy family, and we are organic and all of the things. So my groceries don't always look like other people's. I mostly buy single ingredient items. I do bake and do a lot of things from scratch, being an allergy family. But at the same time, I know that we have food security in our house. And it's not because we go out and blow the budget. It's because we plan ahead. We think harvest season to harvest season. And we have built these foundational blocks of food security in our home. I want to help teach other families this too. I think it is so important. The Cross Legacy is so much more than just strawberries and produce in your fridge. I truly worry about other households. I worry when the power's out. I worry that you have meals that are just an emergency meal that you might always have hidden in a cupboard, that you can have whether or not you had running water or electricity, that you would have an item that you could have when the power was out, or just it's not payday yet and you need to get by for a day or two. So one of the things that I have done the last couple weeks to really make sure that I was in the know and was seeing what was truly going on in people's families, since I only go to the grocery store once every 3 weeks and I don't go other times and buy things, I didn't want all of my information to be coming from YouTube and other sources. I wanted to have firsthand knowledge to see what was going on. One of my friends recently said that she went to go work at a grocery store, and I actually got a little tiny bit jealous when she told me that. Not that I want to go work at a grocery store and don't want to do this full time, but I used to work as a checker when my kids were little, and I kind of liked seeing what everybody was bringing in and what coupons they were using and how that saved their grocery budgets, or just how often I was seeing people and learning their names and seeing what was going on in their family. When you see somebody's groceries, you kind of get a sneak peek of what's going on. So with that, and that little tiny bit of, I wish I was in a grocery store a little bit more, I decided to sign up for Instacart. So for the last couple weeks, on weekends when I'm not busy and Mike's like doing things here in the kitchen, so I can't do any canning projects and stuff that I want to, I have been delivering groceries for families. I look on the app and I try to see the ones that have the most produce and look like they're for a family. I love to see orders that look like it's a mom that's trying to plan meals for the week. and I do my best to pick out the best items for that family. It's been interesting to be able to see what's going on in the stores every single day. There's been days when there's no bananas. And just yesterday, another store didn't have strawberries. When these families are having their grocery list and they don't know what to substitute for an item that might be missing. Just last week, Uncrustables was off of the freezer shelves. And I had 2 moms that were in a panic because they didn't have Uncrustables in the freezer. And so I was suggesting, do you want bread? Do you want jam? Do you want peanut butter? They're like, no, my kids will only eat Uncrustables. And again, I was just like, is there another option I can do to help you? Would you like bread? Would you like jam? Would you like peanut butter or honey? We were able to post on Instagram the other day a Uncrustable cutter that you can get on Amazon or anywhere. It was kind of fun to then a couple days later to be picking up an order for another family and see the peanut butter, the jelly, and the loaf of bread. I'm not doing Instacart for a really long time. I'm just doing it to get into the grocery stores and be able to be more active in there and really see those totals ring up and see what people are feeling. Just the other day when I was in the store, there was a mom in front of me and she had a cart full of groceries. It didn't look like it was that much. And the checker went to check her out and it was $480. And I saw that look of panic in her eyes and the cashier was like, oh, don't worry, I haven't ran your saver card yet. And so she went to run the card and it went down to $440. I saw the mom look at her cart, the panic in her eyes as she swiped her card. That looked like it was about a week's worth of groceries. I just wanted to tell her, there's a better way and I can help you save money on groceries. But I couldn't. I could just like smile at her and nod and give her a look of understanding. And my heart was just praying for her as she was walking out. I know that feeling of, is my card even going to work? And will these groceries last very long? All of these things that I've learned over the years to help our families save money, I want to be teaching you guys always so you don't have that stress that we used to deal with. So that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to be in the grocery stores as much as possible to see what was really happening on the shelves, seeing those numbers and those prices go up, and do what I can to help our followers. Please continue to ask us questions. Let us know what's really going on in your budget, because the more that you tell us, the more we can build content for you to help your family.